This week's videos are brought to you by Rocket Money, a personal finance app that I've been using since way before we partnered with them. More on them soon.
Citizens of the Reject Nation, Andrew and Coy are back to watch Taxi Driver, another of the movies that we have just missed in the zeitgeist, but we know is iconic. Are you excited?
You talking to me, Coy?
Apparently I'm talking to him.
Yes,
That's the one thing I know.
Yes, the only thing I know. And apparently, Coy, we have been dubbed the Geek Chicks, or at least I've seen a couple people mention that. So I like it.
I'm flattered. I like that. I like it. It's got a ring to it.
Yeah, but
I do like minutia and studying things. That's geeky.
Yeah, you guys let us know if that name is going to stick, because if it is, we'll turn it into something big here.
Leave a comment below. Yeah. Let us know what we are dubbed as we team up on these things. Also, let us know what else you might like us to watch. And also, if you want to see this full reaction in its entirety, head on over to Patreon, where you can see it like you're watching it on the couch with us, just experiencing all the Taxi Driver goodness. And if you don't watch it that way because you're watching it on YouTube, I want you to thank the fine folks at Prepper, for they are the way this is able to play on YouTube. It's an R-rated film, never easy to edit things, especially on YouTube, R-rated. So thank you to the fine folks at Prepper, editors on YouTube, unsung heroes of the internet. We appreciate them very much. Without further ado, let's watch a movie I should have seen a decade ago, at least, maybe more. I don't know when you're supposed to watch Taxi Driver, but now we're about to. In 3, 2, 1.
God, it's so crazy how he's been just the king of cinema for
50 years.
Over 50 years.
Yeah.
I mean, because they did Mean Streets in 73. He did Godfather Part 2 in 74. I mean.
Wow. Yeah, 50 years.
Nice intro. I like that.
I like the score being so bold.
Yeah. Dude, I love going back to old films and seeing the different styles of the text.
Yeah. I love that this looks like Streetlights.
Oh, Harvey Keitel's in this?
Hell yeah.
I had no idea. I knew he was in Mean Streets. And Peter Boyle?
Oh, this is a good cast. Cybill Shepherd.
I think she was in Moonlighting with Bruce Willis, that show he did right before Die Hard.
Yes, before he became an action star when he was a sitcom guy.
Right. You know, there's certain actors you can just look at their eyes and you'll know exactly who it is, and De Niro's one of those.
Yeah. There's like a sharkness.
Yeah.
Looks like a shark. There's like a coldness.
And we kind of talk. Oh, Dick Smith did the makeup.
Actually,
they actually, fun fact, Dick Smith, they wanted, James Cameron wanted him for The Terminator. Oh. And he said, not for me, this film, but I got a guy, Stan Winston.
Thanks, Dick Smith.
Thank you, Dick Smith.
Written by Paul Schrader. Holy shit, this is, I mean, it's Taxi Driver. Also, YouTube, this is a movie. Everything is fake. Please don't get mad at us. Fiction. We love you. Thank you for the platform. Let us use it.
I like that red color coming off on his face. It's good lighting.
And then, like, the lens must be right on his eyeballs.
Yeah. That I did know, too. I know his first and last name.
I've seen this Halloween costume enough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a pretty go-to Boston Halloween.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that actor before.
So what do you want to hack for, Bickle?
What a young boy.
I can't sleep nights.
Porno theaters for that.
Yeah, I know. I tried that.
Want to work uptown tonight? South Bronx, Harlem?
I work anytime, anywhere.
We work Jewish holidays?
Anytime, anywhere.
I can't.
How's your driving record?
It's clean. It's real clean.
That's one place I'd be scared to drive. New York City.
Yeah.
If you're going to break my chops, you can take it on the arches right now. You understand?
Take it on the arches.
Education.
Some here or there, you know.
Might use that line from now on. Here, there, you know.
Oh, you in the Army?
Marines.
I was in the Marines, too. So what is it? You need an extra job?
Oh, there's Peter Boyle.
I just want to work long hours.
Just fill out these forms and check back tomorrow on the ship.
Take the car out through 58th Street, please.
Man, it's a hard job. Driving in that city then.
Oh, yeah.
Maps. I mean, it's a grid, but...
Right,
oof.
I mean... I would imagine back then you're probably using like a Thomas guide.
If that. I think you'd have to have the street memorized. You'd have to.
Yeah.
But what a big, sprawling mess of hot.
Yeah. Got to be like Jamie Foxx and Collateral, just know everything.
Yeah.
2 minutes to get across the 110 to Normandy to Venice, 3 minutes. Over the Union is 1 plus 1 for shit happened.
Damn. Beautiful shot. Sure, we're going to be saying that quite a bit.
Yeah, the film itself is stunning. Like the quality of the frame and filming.
I'm working long hours now. 6 in the afternoon to 6 in the morning, sometimes even 8 in the morning.
Shit, that's a lot of driving.
It's a long hustle, but it keeps me real busy. I can take in $350 a week, sometimes even more when I do it off the meter.
Wonder what that accounts for inflation to
Yeah,
today.
that's a lot of money then.
Yeah.
Is that Times Square? Wow.
Yeah, I think it was.
I mean, look at the food's 90 cents. That's how much money that is.
Skunk, buggers, queens, dopers, junkies, sick, venal. Someday a real rain will come and wash all this scum off the streets.
Damn, dude,
He's
just
a pleasant fellow.
just put a bat suit on and wash all the filth off.
Yeah, that's what I heard most is how much Joker was inspired by this, and you feel it.
Oh yeah, I can already feel a little inspiration.
I can't afford to get stopped anywhere. Oh, driver, hurry up, will you?
It's an interesting choice. A 270-degree angle instead of just turning.
Each night when I return the cab to the garage, I have to clean the back seat.
Ugh.
Oh, what an awful job.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would just be bad to deal with that many people. That's way worse.
Some nights I clean off the blood.
That's fun after an 8. Oh, kind of imagery in Joker, right? He's
The
getting off.
clock in.
Yeah.
I forgot to punch out.
At Hollywood Night Theater. Man, New York was different.
Oh yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, what's your name? My name is Travis.
Give me a break.
You can tell me what your name is. I'm not gonna do anything, you know. I'm just asking.
Troy!
All right, okay. Can I have chuckles there? Do you have any jujubes?
What you see is what we got.
I don't know if I've seen a Clark bar in a long time.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
$1.85.
That's all $1.85.
Today that's like $15
More, man.
Probably more, yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, at the theater, for sure
At
more.
the theater.
Yeah.
But I don't know at the Smut Theater.
Yeah.
Comments, let us know. What's the going rate? What's the cost? Do they still have these?
12 hours of work and I still can't sleep. Damn.
Before the internet.
Days go on and on. They don't
Yeah.
end.
PTSD is no freaking joke.
All my life needed was a sense of someplace to go. I don't believe that one should devote his life to morbid self-attention. I believe that someone should become a person like other people.
Become a person like other people. What a way to separate yourself.
Palantine campaign headquarters at 63rd and Broadway. She was wearing a white dress. She appeared like an angel out of this filthy mess.
Is that Scorsese?
Oh, shit, it is. Nice catch. I would not have noticed if you didn't say
The
that.
baby bearded Scorsese.
That is a good catch.
They cannot touch her.
Doritos. Nice. I'm more of a Cool Ranch guy myself, but nachos are still good.
Was not around yet.
Oh, were they not
I don't
in
think it's till the
76?
80s.
Damn.
We have to emphasize the mandatory welfare program.
Senator Palantine is a dynamic man, an intelligent, interesting, fresh, fascinating
sexy.
man. I did not forget sexy.
You sound like you're selling mouthwash.
We are selling mouthwash.
Are we authorized to do that? My uncle's in jail because of that. Well, it's not really jail, because living with his wife, anything would be jail.
Look over there.
I love you.
That taxi driver's been staring at us.
Does he bother you?
No.
I'll tell you what. I'll play the male in this relationship. I'll go out
Good
and
luck.
Hey, you're blocking our doorway. You think you might want to move the cab?
Okay. There's the color red again.
It's interesting how much he's able to like separate from self. And I don't know if he even realized he'd been there. Like I like that it was like startling for him. I'm curious what that means about his leaving his reality. Because he already seems unhinged.
Oh, yeah. I mean, too, we already heard that dialogue, too, what he thinks about people that he sees on the streets. Yeah.
Wow, did you write everything down by hand, I guess?
Travis. Hey, it was...
That's blush on. My wife uses it.
Yeah, it's Travis. He's a ladies' man. Anyway, whatever the fuck it is, she uses a lot of it.
Wow, he's young.
Yeah. I think this is right around the same time Young Frankenstein was, too.
So, how's it hanging? What's that?
Travis? Travis, you run all over town, don't you?
Yeah.
You carry a piece?
No.
He is the piece.
Yeah, this is a scary dude.
I never use mine. I'm conservative, you know? It's a good thing to have just as a threat.
His insides.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to see something?
Wait, I just typed. You want to see something?
His outfit is this. There's so much going on. The hair, the vest, the shirt.
These 3 fingers missing on this hand,
Yeah.
and that hand missing on that hand.
Yeah.
How would you like the match?
Well, I don't think I could do it.
I'd be so scared I'm gonna light my nose on fire.
I can't do it.
Well, the guy at the newsstand can do it.
Well, I don't work in a newsstand.
Wonder if she's gonna recognize him.
Hi, I'd like to volunteer.
Great. I'll take you right over here.
That's all right. I'd rather volunteer to her if you don't mind.
I love how direct he is.
Completely.
And why do you feel that you have to volunteer to me?
Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Direct.
What do you think of Palantine?
Palantine hires the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly.
Charles Palantine, the man you're volunteering to help elect president.
I'm sure he'll make a good president. I don't know exactly what his policies are, but I'm sure he'll make a good one.
How do you feel about the senator's stand on welfare?
I don't really know this.
He just said he doesn't know his policies.
You sure though?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. You can see
He's
in the
just in the
background.
back,
He's like
looking
just
through.
like a vulture.
Would you like to come have some coffee and pie with me? I drive by this place a lot, and I see you here. And then when I came inside and I met you, I saw in your eyes, and I said, you're not a happy person. And if you want to call it a friend, you can call it a friend.
You're gonna be my friend?
That's a line from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah.
You gonna be my friend? Not gonna be your friend, or something like that to Margot Robbie.
We're gonna be friends?
Yeah. You want to be my friend?
We're not gonna be friends.
It's interesting coverage in this scene, like the over-the-shot desk that didn't line up timing-wise, but it added like a flavor.
5 minutes, that's all, just outside.
Takes some real confidence to just walk up to a woman at her place
Say
of work and
everything.
just That's him in the back. He's just skulking about.
I have a break at 4 o'clock, and if you're here,
I'll be here. 4 p.m.
right?
No, 4 a.m.
Oh, my name is Travis. Betsy?
Travis.
Appreciate this, Betsy.
May 26th, 4 o'clock p.m. I took Betsy to Child's Coffee Shop on Columbus Circle.
I was afraid she was gonna stand him up.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, this man is already deranged.
I know what you mean. I got the same problems. I gotta get organized. You know, little things like my apartment, my possessions. I should get one of those signs that says one of these days I'm gonna get organized.
You mean organized?
Organized. It's a joke. O-R-G-A-N-E-Z-I-E-Z-D.
Oh, you mean organized, like those little signs they have in offices that say FIMP?
This is way over my head.
It was a before time.
Yeah.
Do you like the place you work in?
Got some good people working for us, and I think Palantine's got a good chance.
That didn't answer the question.
You know you have beautiful eyes.
It'd be so funny if we just see Albert Brooks at some point.
Lurking somewhere else.
Yeah.
Do you like the guy you work with?
Well, he's funny, and he's very good at his job. He's okay.
Wonder if she's doing this to make him jealous.
I felt when I walked in that there was something between us. There was an impulse that we were both following. Otherwise, I never would have felt that I had the right to talk to you or say anything to you.
Interesting angle.
Yeah.
Did you feel that way?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Where are you from?
Upstate.
That fellow you work with, I don't like him. I just think he's silly.
You should just get off that topic.
It's weird to double back.
You want to go to
Don't say the theater.
movie with me?
Oh.
Certain movie.
Okay.
Not that movie.
Okay.
Not the theater.
I swear if he takes me to that theater.
I don't know if he knows, like, socially not to. That's
Yeah.
what's so curious about this character.
Sure, you know what you remind me of?
What?
That song by Chris Christopherson,
Great actor, great musician.
Who's that?
the songwriter.
Whistler.
Yes. Got our Blade references in.
The internet's going to love it. They love when we reference comics things.
Yes.
So mad. Goes out, buys
Damn.
album.
That's a young. I have not seen a young Chris
Oh, yeah,
Christopherson
dude.
Other than what's the A Star Is Born. I think he was
Yeah.
in with Barbara Streisand.
But I think this precedes that even.
Yeah, this is earlier than that, I believe, right? At least he's paying attention.
I respect the go out, buy vinyl. He's got the money. What's he spent it on?
I called Betsy again at her office, and she said maybe we go to a movie together after she gets off work tomorrow. That's my day off.
The voiceover's oddly disconcerting. I think it's because the character's so cold, it's weird being in his head.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to worry about anybody here committing themselves until things start coming in from California.
Well, if he becomes even more unhinged, I'm going to be curious how his mindset changes.
Are you Charles Palantine, the candidate?
Oh, shit.
Yes, I am.
What? I'm not expecting that.
That's great.
I'm one of your biggest supporters, you know. I tell everybody that comes in this taxi that they have to vote for you. Why, thank you. Travis, what is the one thing about this country that bugs you the most?
Ooh. This is going to be an interesting answer.
Whatever it is, he should clean up this city here, because this city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum. I think that the president should just clean up this whole mess here. He should just flush it right down the f***ing toilet.
We need to send in the League of Shadows.
That was not what he was expecting, and I'm curious his response.
I think I know what you mean, Travis.
Pull over here.
Good political maneuvering.
We're going to have to make some radical changes. Damn straight.
I like how now he's being like really honest.
Nice talking to you, Travis.
Nice talking to you, sir. You're a good man. I know you're going to win.
That's interesting. A presidential candidate taking a
taxi.
cab. But I mean, it's 1970. It's a different
And also
time.
what he just described. Like,
Yeah.
he gets to know people.
Yeah, true. Guess that is a
I
way
wonder
to get...
who was the one that was nervous, because we didn't see the voice to the face until we knew it was him.
Right.
But yeah, it is an interesting way to comfortable, uncomfortable.
Come on, man.
Hey!
Baby Jodie Foster.
This is a real drag now. Come on, don't make no sense.
Oh.
You want to get busted?
Protection mode. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm curious how this goes.
Dude, she looks scared for her life.
Yeah, that's awful. Oof.
Oh, dude, Travis, come on.
Tabby, just forget about this. It's nothing.
And it was right after that last scene. Does he feel like that's just another problem, or if it's that's
yeah,
awful?
That's a young little girl trying to get away.
And he just leaves.
Well, I mean, again, we don't know way too much about him other than he was a Marine, so maybe he's trying to get away from a violent, type of...
But he has so much judgment for everyone. I feel like there's not quite arrogance, but he tries to remove himself, but he also wants to be more human
For sure.
by being less.
Oh, shit. What the hell?
I mean, this is all following that last scene of like how messy the town is.
That's not gonna help him stay unhinged.
Yeah.
Shit like that. And then the other thing,
What's
like
his
it's a
tipping point
domino
gonna be?
effect. Yeah. I'm probably gonna say this in the review, but this is really making me want to watch Joker again. It's been years since I watched it.
Second one's this year. Oh, he's got a little souvenir of him being less than.
Yeah. I don't think he wants that. Oh, maybe he does.
So $20 a decent amount of money.
I mean, yeah, back then, yeah. Whoa.
Got a date.
I mean, $20 back then, you probably go see like what, 15 movies or something like that?
I mean, if food's like 90 cents.
Nice day today?
Not particularly.
Got a present for you.
Oh, is that the Chris Christopherson?
Yeah.
Smart. No. Is he really? Oh my God. That's where he's taking her
Two
to
big
see him.
hits.
I was just making a joke when I said that's the theater he's taking her to.
You gotta be kidding.
This is a movie that a lot of couples come to. All kinds of couples go here.
I mean, couples do go there.
Yeah, I see them all the time.
This man has no fear. I mean, he's a Marine, so we knew that
The
already.
bravado, though.
Mina föräldrar var mycket strikta.
Vagina, fallos, spermier och ägg. Kroppen är ett tempel.
That's,
You just met this woman. This is so uncomfortable.
yeah.
What even is the type of movie?
I fråga om sexuell upplysning så många övriga social...
Wait a second. I want to talk to you. Don't just go. Look, won't you take the record?
I've already got it.
Please, I bought it for you, Betsy.
Thanks, now I've got two. Let's go.
Yeah, he just didn't. Again, he's socially awkward. He just didn't realize.
Doesn't realize. Yeah. I still don't think he realizes.
I'm sorry about the other night. I didn't know that was the way you felt about it. Are you feeling better, or maybe you had a virus or something, a 24-hour virus,
Ugh.
Would you like to have some dinner with me the next, few days or something?
I don't know if she's on the phone.
I think he's leaving a voicemail. I can't tell.
But he keeps responding like she said.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Okay. Can I call you again? Okay. No, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Interesting shot. I'm wondering why.
I tried several times to call her, but after the first call, she wouldn't come to the phone any longer. You're only as healthy as you feel. You're only as healthy as you feel.
Yeah, you can can see it in his face, like the shift, and you can also hear it in the narration.
Yeah, that's why we're in his head.
Yeah.
Why won't you talk to me? Why don't you answer my calls when I call? You think I don't know you're here?
Let's not have any trouble.
I don't know?
Leave. This isn't the place to do it.
Okay.
Oh.
I realize now how much she is just like the others, cold and distant.
An even more unhinged version of him would be so scared to get in the cab with.
Right over there. No, don't.
Oh, Scorsese again?
Put the meter back. Let the numbers go on. I don't care what I have to pay. Put it down. Why are you writing? Don't write. Put the thing down. Just sit.
This is how he talks to the actors.
Yeah, they actually just filmed this direction.
I'm gonna sit.
He's taking a nap and not paying the cab for his time.
Yeah, what is that? No, he is paying him. That's why he had to put the meter back on.
Oh, okay.
He wants the time to run, but I'm curious at why.
You see the light up there? The window that's close to the edge of the building. What, are you blind? Do you see the woman in the window?
Yeah.
So I want you to see that woman because that's my wife.
She sleeping with someone else?
That's not my apartment. You know who lives there? No, I mean, you wouldn't know who lives there. I'm just saying.
Palantine. I don't know.
Who lives there?
Ugh.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her with a .44 Magnum pistol. Did you ever see what a .44 Magnum pistol would do to a woman's face? I mean, destroy it. Just blow her right apart. That's what it can do to her face.
What an unhinged performance.
That, you should see what a .44 Magnum is gonna do to a woman's. You should see.
You're admitting to a crime you haven't committed.
I know you must think that I'm, you must think I'm pretty sick or something. You think I'm sick?
That's a great shot right there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of visual storytelling just on the back of his head. It's from the body language.
I'm paying for the ride. You don't have to answer.
Unless he followed his wife there, I'm just curious. How can he tell?
I think he's been doing it before.
He's been doing. Okay.
That's the vibe I got. He's aware of a thing. That desperate laugh and him paying him, man. Oof.
Yeah, that's pretty good acting actually from Scorsese.
Then I pick up these two fags, they're going downtown. They're wearing these rhinestone T-shirts. They start arguing.
Oh, Deli.
Dude, this is a real slow build up to him losing it.
Mm-hmm. But all the tension, you can feel it percolating.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm like on pins and it's getting there for me.
Hey, Travis.
Hey, you got that 5 you owe me?
Don't pull out the 20.
My man is loaded and loaded. I'll be broke tonight.
Oh, he did pull out
Oh,
the
there's that 20. He remembers the girl. It's interesting. It's got a weight to it.
Can I talk to you for a second?
There's the color red again, Coy.
Yeah, it's interesting when it comes back.
You better take your ass off.
Like it could happen at any second where he just
Yeah.
freaks out.
You got things got you down?
Yeah. Happens to the best of them. Yeah, it got me real down.
What's he trying to get?
I just want to go out and really do something. Taxi life, you mean? I just want to go out. I really want to. I got some bad ideas in my head.
Scary man.
He is. And we haven't even actually seen him do anything like
Anything at all.
physically yet, but he's really actually, it's in his eyes, his body language. It's so intense.
It's super impressive.
I've been a cabbie for 17 years. I still don't own my own cab. You know why? Because I don't want to. I envy your youth. Don't want to get laid. Get drunk, you can't do anything.
It's like I tried doing that already.
Because you got no choice anyway. I'm off.
The shades of nihilism are interesting because it doesn't quite fit with his removal from reality. It's interesting.
Don't worry so much. Relax, killer. You're going to be all right.
I like how he keeps calling him Killer.
Mm-hmm.
Some foreshadowing, possibly. Curious, too, if we're going to see in like a newspaper or news report about Scorsese offing his wife.
Right.
Or if that's just like, no, it was just that scene.
Yeah, is it just establishing how messed up the world is? Because there's been so many scenes of just how dirty and broken.
You think of your opponent, good one's chances.
Even Shark Tale's own Martin Scorsese's on the dark side.
Can you even think of any of his other films where he cameoed? Because nothing's
Shark Tale.
Oh, is that I've never seen that.
It's an animated movie. He voices.
Oh, you're right. I never saw that.
What is this meal?
I don't know.
White bread, sugar, and I think booze and milk.
The people are beginning to rule, and I know it will rise to an unprecedented swell in November.
Don't drive by there. It's like I do not want to be stopped here and looking. Oh shit, Jodie Foster?
Don't look at him.
This movie is super good at tension because you think it's like gotten to a boiling point, but they find a different way to get under your skin.
Yeah, no, it's definitely very suspenseful.
Hey guys, wanna take a walk?
I'm guessing that guy who grabbed her was her.
Yeah, that's my assumption.
Loneliness has followed me my whole life. Bars and cars, sidewalks, stores, everywhere. There's no escape from God's lonely man.
The cadence is definitely different as he slips. It's interesting.
Yeah.
My life has taken another turn again. The days move along with regular.
Well, I think, yeah, the narration is definitely appropriate. You can see the contrast.
A long, continuous chain.
Oh, he's
and
got
suddenly there is a change.
Oh, organ.
Unorganized. He's trying.
Yeah.
Tried.
That was weird for me. I just saw a sign that said A. Rosenblum, and I dated a girl. That's her name, A. Rosenblum.
Or it wasn't 76.
Yeah, right? This is very meta for me now.
You're canon in the Taxi Driver universe.
Yeah, right?
You got a 44 Magnum?
It's an expensive weapon.
So he took advice from Scorsese. That is a terrifying gun. That's like a hand cannon.
Look at that. Look at that. That's a beauty.
Dude, I'm really scared now for Cybill Shepherd and
scared for everybody.
For everyone too, but I mean, he's like actually got a bone to pick with those two.
38 snub nose. Look at that. That's a beautiful little gun.
Jesus.
How much for everything?
Oh my God.
$350 for the Magnum, $250 for the 38, $1 1/4 for the 25, $150 for the 380. How about dope? Grass, ash, coke.
Dude, this guy has everything.
Crystal meth. I can get you crystal meth. Nitrous oxide. How about that? How about a Cadillac? I get you brand new.
It literally has everything.
Wow. $2,000 for a Cadillac. Ooh, that's gnarly.
That's it. Dude, keep your elbows in.
Come on.
Don't let them flare out.
He needed us there.
Yeah.
From now on, it'll be 50 push-ups each morning. 50 pull-ups.
Oh my God.
No more pills.
Screw that. I ain't doing that. How'd they achieve that effect?
I think you did it.
Dude, whenever I
get
see
your body clean for vengeance. That's so terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you're saying?
Oh no, you're good.
I've seen that meme.
Oh, right. Whenever I see actors blink when they're firing a weapon, I always get impressed with Robert Patrick in Terminator 2: Judgment Day. He doesn't blink once when he's firing the weapon. Rewatch it, you'll
Terrifying.
see. It's impressive because no machine would actually blink when they fire.
The idea had been growing in my brain for some time. True force. All the king's men.
Again, this is
put
a
it back together.
scary and great buildup with. Oh, is this the you talking to me?
This harness looks familiar.
Just feel like we're in that territory only because I've seen it in other movies.
What a strange build.
That just looks uncomfortable to wear too.
Yeah. Just 3 guns on him. What is he making? It's like a wrist thing?
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah?
Whoa.
What's he trying to do?
I've never seen anyone do that. Does that make the bullets sharper or something?
Betsy, come here, come here.
He looks so off.
Yeah, definitely a scary vibe.
Hey, you're a Secret Service man, aren't you?
Just waiting for the senator.
So many pauses are so interesting.
I saw some suspicious-looking people over there. And they were very, very...
Suspicious.
Yeah.
Is it hard to get to be in the Secret Service? Well, I was just curious, because I think I'd be good at it. I was in the Marine Corps, you know, I'm good with crowds.
Surprised this guy's indulging having this
Yeah,
conversation.
it's interesting why he's still placating him.
If you're really interested, if you give me your name and address, we'll send you all the information on how to apply. How's that?
Dude, he's scaring the shit
Yeah,
out of me.
dude.
My name is Henry Krinkle, Krinkle, 154 Hopper Avenue.
Probably one of the fairs he drove.
Yeah.
Be careful today.
Right, will do.
You have to be careful around a place like this.
Okay.
I'm standing here. You make the move. I'm trying you. You talking to me?
Yeah. There it is.
You talking to me?
Can't even tell you how many times that's been parodied.
Yeah.
Well, then who the hell else are you talking to? Talking to me?
I never knew what the next line was. I've always wondered.
Oh, yeah? Huh? Okay.
Well, now it's nice to have context where it all came from.
Mm-hmm. I never knew he had a spring-loaded
Yeah.
gun arm for that line.
Listen, you fuckers, you screwheads. Here is a man who would not take it anymore.
Wow. This narration's very aggressive.
Yeah. It's a monologue. It's a goal.
A man who stood up against the scum, the dogs, the filth, the shit. Here is someone who stood up. Here is...
Okay, shut your mouth and give me the cash out the drawer. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
man,
give me the goddamn
don't
cash.
shoot.
Come
I'm
on.
getting it, man.
Stop taking so long. Come on.
All right. What are you going to do
Yeah,
here,
this is
Travis?
it.
That's it, man.
Oh.
Give me the rest of the fucking bread. Hey.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I was not expecting him to actually do it.
Listen, I ain't got a permit for this thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Don't worry about it, man. I'll take care of it. The fifth motherfucker this year. What about that?
Oh. I ain't defending that guy. It was awful that he was going to rob them and shoot them, but, I mean, hitting the body after the fact.
Man.
That's the thing. When you do it once, you're going to want to do it again and again and again. It's like an itch. You want to just keep scratching.
I've always heard about how bad New York was in the 70s. It's interesting to see a film that's a character, like the supporting characters, New York's problem.
It's been a while since I saw Joker. Was that early 80s?
I think it was 70s.
70s?
I think so. I kind of want to see Kings of Comedy now to have the companion piece to Joker.
Yeah.
Because apparently it's like those two.
You said King of Comedy and this, right?
Yeah.
I never saw King. Did you ever see King of Comedy?
We should do it before the second one.
Oh.
We the people suffered, we still suffer from unemployment, inflation, crime.
That's a great shot. A faceless politician.
July is the month I remember which brings not only your wedding anniversary, but also Father's Day and Mother's birthday. I'm sorry, again, I cannot send you my address like I promised to last year.
Interesting.
I am healthy and well and making lots of money. I have been going with a girl for several months, and I know you would be proud if you could see her.
I'm sorry. That looks a little like Steve Carell. I don't care what anyone says. Awesome tracking shot.
Yeah,
They're
it's
staying right
beautiful.
on it.
That hood mount with all that is beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope this card finds you all well as it does me. One day there'll be a knock on the door and it'll be me. Love, Travis.
Do you have some idea?
I'm not the one who wants to talk.
But you must know the reason that I didn't marry him.
Is he watching a normal movie now?
He's getting a divorce anyway, and...
Uh-oh.
So that happened when you watched the normal movie.
What about us, Joe? Our marriage?
I think this is reminding him of Cybill Shepherd.
Please don't do this to me. I love him.
Again, kind of like his insights, like you said earlier, just waiting to explode.
Yeah, there keeps being those moments of bubbling up.
Yeah. Oh, he's like fighting it as hard as he can. It's like every day he's outside, it's like...
A little bit more, another straw on the camel's back.
Yeah. Also, too, the fact that he's got PTSD, I mean, that ain't no joke.
Keeps running into Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
And her hat.
Well, can't say you don't just randomly run into people. We had this talk earlier. It
That's the city life.
It happens.
Beautiful some action?
Yeah.
You see that guy over there?
Yeah.
You go talk to him. His name is Matthew. I'll be over there waiting for you.
She's so young. Oh, Harvey Keitel.
Hey.
Because she sent me over. I suppose that ain't the 38 you got in your sock.
I'm clean, man.
Shit, you a real cowboy? Cowboy, huh? I once had a horse in Coney Island. She got hit by a car.
Is this who Tommy Wiseau based his persona off of?
I was almost like thinking about that. Kind of does look like that a little.
If you want to save yourself some money, don't You should be back here every night for some more, man. She's 1.5 years old. You ain't never had no like that.
That's really wrong.
You can do anything you want with her. You can, but no rough stuff. All right?
I don't care if that was a different time. That's so messed up.
Catch you later, copper. What'd you say? I'm no cop, man. Well, if you are, it's entrapment already. I'm hip. But you don't look hip. Go ahead, have yourself a good time. Go ahead.
Dude, Harvey Keitel's pretty jacked.
In good shape at 76.
You're a funny guy.
Oh, is that a callback to Goodfellas?
Yeah.
You're a funny guy. What, am I here to amuse you, my clown?
You're a funny guy with looks and everything.
See, guys, we've seen some movies.
That's so tense, man. Like, that was great.
Dude, every scene with him is so tense. I just don't know when he's going to just let it out.
There's been no release. Not really.
I mean, he let it on that one guy in the bodega, but yeah, just like fully.
But we have an audience haven't had a moment of reprieve.
For sure. I mean, just it was also kind of self-defense because the guy pointed a gun right at him. This is really making me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm not having a good time.
Come on.
Are you really 12 and a half? What's your name?
Easy.
Yeah, but what's your real name?
I don't like my real name.
Oh, what's your real name?
Iris.
West?
Well, what's wrong with that? That's a nice name.
That's what you think.
No, do not do that.
Don't do that.
Thank you.
Remember when you got into a taxi? It was a checkered taxi. You got in and that guy Matthew came by and he said he wanted to take you away? You don't remember any of that?
So we better make it or Sport will get mad.
Okay, who's Sport?
Oh, that's Matthew. I call him Sport.
Like, he's got this like savior complex to him.
Yeah, he wants to do something good because of that moment he didn't.
And you understand why I came here? Don't you want to go?
I can leave anytime I want to.
Well, then what about that one night?
Look, I was stoned. That's why they stopped me. When I'm not stoned, I had no place else to go. So they just protect me from myself.
I don't know. Okay, I tried.
Damn, even when he's trying to do the right thing, it's like he's being ostracized.
Yeah.
It's like, I can't win.
Oh, look, can I see you again?
That's not hard to do.
No, I don't mean like that. I mean, you know, regularly. This is nothing for a person to do.
All right, how about breakfast tomorrow?
Tomorrow what?
I get up at about 1 o'clock.
Damn, that is really slipping in.
Oh, Iris. My name is Travis.
Thanks a lot, Travis.
So long, Iris.
It's like taking aback someone treating me like a human being.
Yeah.
This is yours.
Is that the crumpled 20? Yeah.
I'm back anytime, cowboy.
I will.
They keep giving him all these names. Killer, Cowboy, Copper.
Copper.
Didn't you ever hear of Women's Lib?
What do you mean, women's lib? You sure a young girl. You should be at home now.
God, are you square?
I do appreciate seeing this side.
Who's a killer?
That guy Sport's a killer. That's who's a killer.
Sport never killed nobody.
He killed
He's
someone.
a Libra. I'm a Libra, too. That's why we get along so well.
So what are you going to do about Sport and that old...
I don't know, just leave him, I guess.
You're just going to leave?
Well, yeah, they got plenty of other girls.
Yeah, but you just can't do that. What are you going to do?
I'll hire you. Take him out.
Leon the Professional.
Hey, look, Sport never treated me bad. I mean, he didn't beat me up or anything like that once.
But you can't allow him to do the same to other girls. He is the lowest kind of person in the world. Somebody's got to do something to him.
How do you really feel?
He's calling you names. He called you a little piece of chicken.
He doesn't mean that.
Aw.
I'll move up to one of them communes in Vermont.
I never seen a commune before, but I don't know, you know. I saw some pictures once in a magazine. It didn't look very clean.
Why don't you come to the commune with me?
I don't go to places like that.
Are you a scorpion? That's it, you're a scorpion. I can tell every time.
She's trying to say Scorpio.
Scorpio?
I got something very important to do. Doing something for the government.
Are you a narc?
Do I look like a narc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to come with me?
Well, I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the money to go.
Oh, no, look, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, different glasses?
I don't want you to take anything from them. I don't have anything better to do with my money. And I might be going away for a while.
Kudos to those actors. That's a tough, long scene to do.
Yeah.
Second call, he's 2-7.5, he's 6-2-20.
I get why he's got eyes on him because of her, but I don't know if he's going to kill him out of just that spite or if there's something that radicalized him against him.
Baby, I never wanted you to like what you're doing. If you ever liked what you were doing, you wouldn't be my woman.
You never spend any time with me anymore.
You miss your man, don't you?
This is disgusting.
I'm struggling.
I mean, De Niro or Travis ain't wrong. He is the scum of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, deserves to be in a prison.
Come to me, baby.
I'm so damn uncomfortable right now.
When you're close to me like this, I feel so good. I only wish every man could know what it's like to be loved by you. That every woman everywhere.
That's so messed up how he's emotionally manipulating her.
Mm-hmm. People stay trapped in situations. I was hoping that was happening in the room.
Was the flowers he bought for Cybill
Yeah, I
Shepherd?
think so. I just like the wax on the boots. Is that a thing? His music is definitely of the time.
Yeah. Time to read this, I will be dead. Wow. Shit, that's... All right, foreshadowing. And it did that whole dark montage and then went to this.
Yeah. Is this... It's not the same day as earlier when we saw him leave.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, next President of the United States, Senator Charles Palantine.
Sure spends a lot of time in New York, this presidential candidate. Travel around the country.
Make the rest of the country realize you.
We meet at a crossroads in history. For far too long, the wrong roads have been taken. The wrong roads have led us into war, into unemployment, and inflation.
Shit.
Oh, that's right, the mohawk. That's what I've seen in costume.
I definitely have seen that before, too. That's a scary-ass look.
So we the people suffer for the few.
Well, I guess the Secret Service won't recognize him with that hairdo, right?
A self-cut mohawk is a red flag, though.
Oh, maybe he does recognize
Yeah,
him.
he clocked him.
This guy's like scanning him like he's the Terminator.
It is time to let the people rule.
Damn, visceral sound design. I gotta imagine this was shot last with that hairdo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that could have been in here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a scary-ass look. Ah. Oh, shit. It almost looked like the frames were sped up there.
Yeah, he definitely clocked him.
All right, we've shifted from Coca-Cola to Budweiser.
He's no longer caring about his clean, perfect body and health and mind. And he's taking drugs again.
Get the money.
Great actor, great performance, piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
He is beyond gone. Off the deep end.
I wonder if he's going to take out all of her people because he couldn't take out him. He just wants to murder.
Hey, Sport, how you doing? Where do I know you from, man? I don't know.
He's the cop.
Yeah. Looks real different.
Do I know you? Get out of here. Come on, get lost, huh? How's Iris? You know Iris? No, I don't know nobody named Iris. Do me a favor. I don't want no trouble, huh? Okay? You got a gun? Get out of here.
Whoa.
Suck on this.
Whoa.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah. Actually, don't feel bad about that
man,
one.
A stomach shot too. You bleed out slow. That's he's
I mean, that
good.
guy.
Correct.
Emotionally
He just
manipulating.
sits down to the next punch.
Yeah. I don't think he gives a shit.
I don't think New York gave it then.
Yeah. You know, did you ever see Last Action Hero with Arnold?
No, actually, I haven't. It's the only Shane Black movie I've never seen. Saving it for a rainy day.
Well, I think Shane Black wrote that. Oh, God!
Now he's going to have to light a match with just those fingers. Oh, you're shot in the neck. Ooh.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Crazy son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Oh. Oh!
Why hasn't he shot this guy yet?
I don't know, but... Oh! God!
Don't shoot him!
Jeez! Oh, my God, no. Oh.
Wow.
I mean, he's probably going to bleed out
You would have done
soon,
that right in front of her, though.
I think he's bleeding out anyways.
Yeah.
Oh. Whoa. Vanquished some filth and scum.
Dear Mr. Bickle, we tried to visit you at the hospital when we were in New York to pick up Iris, but you were still in a coma.
Oh, wow.
There is no way we can repay you for returning our Iris to us. We thought we had lost her, and now our lives are full again.
I think that's Martin Scorsese's mom.
She's back in school and working hard. Transition has been very hard for her.
Damn, I was not expecting that.
You should ever come to Pittsburgh, you would find yourself a most welcome guest in our home. Our deepest thanks, Bert and Ivy Steensma.
That was nice.
Did not expect that.
Not at all. Something good came of all this madness.
Your wife. His wife is Miss New Jersey in 1957. Hey, Travis, you got a pair. Shit.
He's got a hole where he got shot in the neck.
I can't believe he's just back to being
Cabbie
attacked.
life?
Yeah, okay. Is it Cybill Shepherd in his back?
Hello, Travis.
Hello.
Ah, it is. As time has gone on, she's ready to forgive him, or time heals all wounds. Is that the message here?
Is he dead and this is all heaven? Like, what has happened?
I don't know.
Is this like wish fulfillment?
I don't think this is heaven.
I hear Palantine got the nomination.
Seems like reality.
Hope he wins.
Or he could be in a coma. I don't know. But I thought it said recovered on the paper.
I mean, like, of him finally getting noticed and gratitude, the letter, him being out, this.
How are you?
Oh, it's nothing really. I get over that. Papers always blow these things up. Just a little stiffness. It's all.
Just like a crick in the neck. Nothing big.
Just a hole in the neck.
Oh, I thought they were going to have it like she's actually not there. It was in his head. The way that was framed.
Yeah, I'm really curious how this lands.
I'm surprised she got in the cab and said, here, this is where I live. Drop me off.
Travis, how much was it?
No charge. Let me take you to a movie later.
Wow.
Just randomly got into his taxi of all taxis.
No, I think she meant to. She wanted to have that conversation, but I think she wanted it to be more.
It's a good thing she knows where his taxi is located.
As perched.
Like how we're showing the most important cast members first.
I think it's by appearance.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. That did not end the way I was expecting it to at all.
I don't know what I thought of that.
Reject Nation, I just want to take a quick second to thank today's sponsor because as a business owner, I am surprisingly not the greatest at handling and tracking finances. It just doesn't come naturally to me. I can definitely have an oversight when it comes to certain things, and I'm sure you can relate with this. I hate the feeling of paying for something that I just haven't thought about in a while, or worse, I just keep forgetting to cancel. Procrastination is the name of the game. And that's why, before we ever partner with today's sponsor, about a year and a half ago, I started using Rocket Money. I'm glad to have this ongoing partnership with them because I already use their products, so it just makes it a win-win. But seriously, they've been a lifesaver. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that simplifies managing money by canceling unnecessary subscriptions, lowering bills. Rocket Money does the heavy lifting by analyzing your spending, then customizes notifications to help you stay within your budget goals. Over 74%, not 75, 74% of people forget about subscriptions they don't use. I was paying for things I don't even remember subscribing to. Free trials will do that. One of the best things about Rocket Money, they found those things and canceled them for me effortlessly. What I really love about Rocket Money is organization. It puts everything in one place. Imagine just seeing all your subscriptions, and with just a tap, you're able to cancel the ones you don't want. It even compares your spending month to month, keeping you on track for more financial success. Money's the name of the game. Rocket Money can also negotiate lower bills for you up to 20%. With over 5 million users and over $500 million saved in canceled subscriptions, it's helped people save up to $740 a year. Join the Rocket Money community and stop wasting money on things you don't use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/rejects. That's rocketmoney.com/rejects. It's a great way to support the channel and a great way to support your bank account. Heck, it would even just help us out if you wanted to just click the link and poke around. Generous thing that you could do for us and for you. It's a win-win.
I mean, I see the technical prowess and why it's a classic. But I don't know, the ending kind of the whole movie, he did the wrong thing. And then at the end, it's like, got everything he wanted.
Right.
And it also, like, there was no consequence to the murders, to, like, was he gonna pull a gun on a presidential nominee?
Yeah.
And there was never any reason for him to go after the nominee.
That's what I was thinking too. I think it was at that point, it was just, hey,
he represented her. Like, that's what she wanted.
Right.
But they didn't have anything. Like, he started following politics, and there was never a moment of, like, something he stood for.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, if you guys are listening to us on Apple or Spotify, we just watched Taxi Driver from 1976. Make sure you give us a 5-star rating. Coy and I would so appreciate it. Also, if you want teas like these, rejectnationshop.com, we would so appreciate it. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like, when he did go there, I figured it was like to get, some pathos back on, like, with his interactions from her. And,
yeah.
But then he went
clear.
but then he went after it. It seemed like he was about to take him out.
And there was never anything that he had against him.
Yeah,
it seemed
because
like
they had a good conversation and like they had an agreement.
And they also both wanted to clean up things, had to get fixed.
Yeah, and he was following him, so I was a little confused. I'm sure you guys are going to let us know in the comments about that. So I was a little confused by that. Maybe he just wanted his life to end. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it was like a murder-suicide where it's just that's the biggest impact he could leave.
Right. So I was a little confused by that. The whole thing with...
But the obvious thing was the thing that they did. Like, why wouldn't he go after the bad people?
Yeah.
Which he did do.
Yeah, like that all I totally get. I mean, because again, the whole how he feels about, because he made it very clear in his narration how he feels about, prostitutes and pimps and all that. And he just, he feels like they're filth and scum and all that. So he made that very clear. And then seeing again, us and just normal human beings who, have a moral compass, like what he was doing with Iris, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's emotional manipulation using a 12 and a half or however year old she was. That's disgusting. It's ridiculous. And, using her as well, not only from the emotional manipulation that he was, but also for financial gain like that, is awful. He's an awful human being. So I felt no remorse. And obviously I'm not a violent human being, but I did not feel bad what he did, like what they were doing to that young woman is disgusting. So I did not feel bad that Travis did that and was pushed to the limit to doing that. It's just, again, like you said, I was just a little confused with the whole, when he was going after the politician. Again, I thought he would have gone for maybe Albert Brooks and Cybill Shepherd when he did that. And then, like, again, he wanted his life to end in that situation. But I was a little confused by there. But yeah, no, overall, though, I thought the film did a great job. Like, usually slow burn films, it's hit or miss for me. It just depends. Like, I thought this was great in terms of character study, in terms of you got a guy who's a Marine, PTSD, just how he feels about the world. He's detached from reality. I thought all that. And Robert De Niro's performance and Scorsese's direction, chef's kiss.
Sure.
All that was great. And again, like I said, I think slow burn type films can be hit and miss. You just really got to nail it. There were times, like especially there towards the ending, where I just didn't feel like it. I think just the consequences, because of how it did end up. Like he's like, oh, just back to normal life.
Yeah.
He's at the cabin. I was like,
that's why I was like, it felt like a dream sequence.
Yeah. I'm just really fresh off this. I know this is a classic. I'm not even saying I didn't like it. It was an enjoyable watch, or I don't know if enjoyable is the right word.
Yeah. Captivating.
Yeah. No, it's an impressive piece of cinema, and the performance by De Niro, and again the direction by Scorsese, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I know why this is a classic, but I just, like you said, I would have liked, not consequence for what he did with Keitel and those other guys. They were pieces of shits. Just like for his actions in general and like what he did with the politician and all that. Just like,
and I get that crime was insane in the 70s, so maybe it's like, well, this is kind of par for the course, back to work. But it also just, the movie itself just kind of had an odd denouement. Like just the movie, the weird ending to it. I don't know. I was definitely like captivated at the characterization. I was definitely interested. The cinematography and directing was astounding. Like phenomenal. It's Scorsese for a reason. But then even like near the end, some of that felt like it not rushed, but it didn't feel as calculated. Like a lot of the shots in the beginning were very intentional, and then by the end, the shootout felt very jilted and like, why didn't he kill that guy? Like the guy was on his back for like 10 minutes. Like there was so many moments.
And
I was like,
kept saying, I'm gonna
kill you, and I was
I'm
like, kill him. And then like it just, I don't know. I liked it. I liked the first two acts more than the third by a comfortable margin.
Oh no, I would totally agree with that. No, there were times where at the end I was like, I'm questioning things.
Yeah.
And
I also didn't like the incel fulfillment of the movie. Like I felt like it was very like, the world wronged me, I'ma shoot it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's something to espouse or something to celebrate. And then at the end celebrates it. Like the end is literally like, now the girl wants him and now he's got a purpose.
Right.
Like great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I did like the whole thing of like, while he was becoming unhinged, he still did have like, he's a guy who served his country, and he did have this moral compass in terms of being empathetic towards this young girl who was being completely wronged by disgusting pigs.
But he had no empathy for anyone else in the city.
No, for sure. And I'm not defending him on that. Absolutely. But I just mean towards Jodie Foster. I did at that point. I liked his character.
The diner, especially.
Yeah. That's the only thing I could resonate from with the character. Everything else, again, becoming unhinged. And again, I'm not. I was never in the Army or Marines or whatever. I did not. I think they said Vietnam. I don't know. But wherever he was, wherever he went into battle, I don't know what he experienced. I don't have PTSD, not in terms of that. So I can't imagine what goes on through someone, who went to war like that. So, the point I'm making is like, I can totally empathize with someone like that who their brain is not working in the right way, like mentally. It's a real stigma, and I felt for him there, and that's where I say, like, again, just a brilliant performance in relating to that. Like, I felt for him there, and I felt bad for him, and that he was so detached from reality. So, but again, I'm glad at least in one instance I could relate to him, like with how we felt towards Jodie Foster. That's disgusting. Like when he had that long conversation with her in the diner or whatever, like. Yes, like I was like, oh my god, like I'm finally on the same level with this character in terms of what he's saying here.
Yeah, I think overall, this is kind of in that same genre of, if you've got a poster of this on your wall, I probably don't think we'd be friends. Of like classic movies that I'm just like, I don't think it's my kind of story. I don't think it lands with either a cautionary tale or a moral compass. And I think that you need to kind of have a resolution that either says this is how you should choose not to be, or this is a good way to grow. And the growth was towards the negative, and then it wasn't cautionary.
Right.
So it overall just painted a picture of this is a net positive way to go about the world. And the whole movie, he spent judging everyone, not doing anything about it, blaming others, and then at the end it's like, but the pretty blonde's in the car.
Yeah, no,
I don't know. It's just like,
I was again just not crazy about that. Had they finished the ending, again, this is just my personal preference, and I think you're on the same boat as me. If it would have just been he either dies or he just ends up in a coma and gets that nice letter, I think that's fine.
I was okay up until the letter, because like he's a captivating enough character.
Yeah.
You want to know someone appreciated it.
Yeah.
But beyond that.
Yeah, but like, okay, he's just back to Cabla. I'm like, okay, the cops are just totally cool with this guy going back to Cabla. And again, did Harvey Keitel and those and the other two that he shot? Absolutely, but I don't know if you can just cold blood do that
and then 4 guns unregistered and just kill people with them.
Because
also, he was a horrible
and
shot.
He even
after all that training.
And he even said in the bodega, "I don't have a permit to do it." It was a line in the film. So
and that was a great example of like it being bad people wish fulfillment. He killed a guy in cold blood, and then the other guy beat him while he was dead, and then they see that as like that's his training.
Right.
Like that to me is just like, oh, that was the right thing to do was kill that. We don't know the guy that was robbing the guy's like story.
Right. That guy could
in another movie, that guy was someone that like didn't have food to feed his family. Like I'm not saying like robbery is acceptable. I'm saying like they beat a young boy who was cast young with a wrought iron. Like I don't know. I feel icky. I feel like the opening monologue. Like I feel like New York in '76. Like I just don't know. I don't know. That might think.
Yeah,
everyone that thinks I love everything.
I feel you.
Not Taxi Driver.
And again, at first too, I wasn't crazy. I'm not the biggest fan rather of narration in films. Again, it's hit or miss for me. But I understand like getting in the mind of him, and I do like how aggressive as he was becoming more unhinged. I do think it was an interesting choice that they chose to go with that.
And if it landed with it being a negative, then I would have really liked it. If the movie decided to say Travis Bickle, not someone to aspire to.
For sure.
I have enjoyed this film.
Absolutely.
But since it ended with like, reward this man.
You get the pretty blonde.
Yeah, it's the most
if you
like
save
cliche.
the 12-and-a-half-year-old prostitute.
Yeah, and like I definitely enjoyed the death of all those people because they made us like because they did such a good job making us endeared to Jodie Foster so quickly.
Yes.
Like she didn't have that much screen time and she was incredible.
Fantastic.
But just your human nature is, oh my God, that's a child. This is awful. But that would have been his if he had died or was in the coma, that would have been like, this broken man at least saved this girl. The problem was the denouement after the letter.
Yeah.
Because that's reward based.
Absolutely. No, I completely agree with you. I think that would have been a more satisfactory ending personally.
It ends at the letter.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, I thought it was a dream or he was in a coma or something.
Like,
it was just so
happening?
random. Like, what?
But performance great. Directing. Like all the things I knew this movie of. Great. And if you love this movie, I don't mean to insult you. I just, after years of expectation, I did not expect it to land that way. But I'm glad that you enjoy it if you do.
Yeah. And again, we're not like talking crap about it or
no,
anything.
just at the ending just didn't
really
feel
quick
right.
too. What did Paul Schrader do as
He
well?
wrote it.
No. I mean, what else?
Other
did
than this?
Yeah.
He did something in like hold on. I think he did Rules of Attraction. Is that all of his filmography?
Yeah. Oh, it's like the ones he's known for.
Yeah. If you go to all, I'm pretty sure he did Rules of Attraction, which is a movie I love.
Is that the one with Samuel and Tommy Lee Jones?
No, Rules of Attraction.
Oh, he did Raging Bull?
Oh, no way.
Oh, shit.
Rules of Attraction is it's in the 90s, so now I'm second guessing if it's him because he would have been very old.
Rules of this one?
Oh yeah, 2002, not even 90s. Who wrote that? Roger Avery.
Oh, I think I did see that movie.
Love that movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a real messed up, dark comedy. It's based on the Brady Snellis book and it's written by Roger Avery. I don't know what Paul Schrader did that I accredited him to.
Okay, so let's go into some trivia. Get some facts here.
While
for
you do
guys.
that, I'm going to look at other Paul Schrader things to see if there's something.
Okay, so Robert De Niro has said that despite having won an Oscar for The Godfather Part 2 in 1974, he was still a relatively unfamiliar face. Social media would have saved him on that. And was only recognized once while driving a New York cab during his research for this film. Interesting. I mean, I guess back in 74, 75, 76, I guess, but that's still interesting. After you win an Oscar, you're still barely recognizable after winning an Oscar. I feel like the whole world saw Godfather Part 2.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Robert De Niro prepared for the role by working as a late-night cab driver in New York City early 1975. One of his fares was a struggling actor who recognized him from The Godfather Part 2. The young actor said to De Niro discouragingly, and I quote, "Wait a minute, you just won an Oscar. My God, is it that hard to get work?"
Like we just said about...
That's funny. Director Martin Scorsese claims that the most important shot in the entire film is when Bickle is on the phone trying to get another date with Betsy. The camera moves to the side slowly, 'cause we're talking about that shot, and pans down the long, empty hallway next to Bickle, as if to suggest that the phone conversation is too painful and pathetic to bear. The shot also showcases his isolation and loneliness. I was wondering, too, about that. I'm like, oh, what? Okay, it's symbolic.
I definitely felt like it's making me uncomfortable, but I like how pointed that apparently is.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Do not know this man's work. I take it all back.
Yeah, did say he did Last Temptation of Christ there, I think, right?
I've never seen that.
Yeah, there's a lot of Scorsese films I have not seen still. Robert De Niro worked 15-hour days for a month driving cabs. Damn, this man prepared. As preparation for this role, he also studied mental illness, and during his off time when filming the film 1900, which also came out in 1976, visited a U.S. Army base in northern Italy and tape-recorded conversations with Midwestern soldiers so that he could pick up their accent. Well, dude, I mean, that's putting in your time and your effort.
Yeah.
I mean, in 3 different facets. You got the cab driver, you got the Army thing, and then the mental illness stuff. I mean, that's damn.
No, I mean, they got 2 BAFTAs. Like, I think, and I think De Niro, this is one of his top 5 performances that he's known for, and he's got 80 performances.
Yeah, and I mean, that's one of the things we clearly praised in our review.
Yeah.
It was his performance. So when Paul Schrader was first writing the script, he believed that he was just writing about loneliness. But as the process went on, he realized he was writing about the pathology of loneliness. His theory being that for some reason, some young men, such as Schrader himself, subconsciously push others away to maintain their isolation, even though the main source of their torment is this very isolation. In the
pattern, it's interesting.
Yeah. In the diner scene, 12-year-old Iris adds, we were talking about this, adds sugar to her toast, which is already covered in jelly. Some viewers interpret this character trait as Iris still being a kid at heart. However, this was not the intention. The other hooker who walks the streets with Iris in the film was an actual prostitute whom Jodie Foster shadowed to prepare for her role.
Whoa.
The prostitute, played by Garth Avery, was also a heroin addict, and one way in which she would quell her addiction was to add extra sugar to her meals. Jodie, being a very young actress but very observant and intuitive young actress, incorporated this character trait into the scene.
Wow.
The way these actors prepared for this film cannot go unnoticed.
Yeah.
Jesus. Between the time Robert De Niro signed a $35,000 contract to appear in this film and when it began filming, he won the Oscar for his role in The Godfather Part 2, and his profile soared. The producers were worried that De Niro would ask for a deserved large pay raise, since Columbia Pictures was very concerned about the project and were looking for excuses to pull the plug on it. But De Niro said he would honor his original deal so the film would get made.
I respect that.
Nice job, De Niro.
Commendable.
It became a classic.
And now they work together all the time. Clearly that caused a good bond.
Yeah, right. The producers were looking for a Cybill Shepherd type to play the female lead in the film. When agent Sue Mengers heard this, she reportedly called them and asked, "Why not hire Cybill Shepherd?" Perfect. Okay, let's do a couple more and we'll call it. Harvey Keitel rehearsed with the preparedness for this shit. It's unbelievable. Harvey Keitel rehearsed with pimps to prepare for his role. The scene where Sport and Iris dance was improvised and is one of only 2 scenes in the film that don't focus on Bickle. That's right. I mean, he's in 99% of the film.
That's interesting.
Jesus. He's in almost every scene. Yeah, it's true. The scene where Travis Bickle is talking to himself in the mirror, "You talking to me?" was completely ad-libbed by Robert De Niro. The screenplay details just said Travis looks in the mirror. Martin Scorsese claims that he got the inspiration for the scene from Marlon Brando mouthing words in front of a mirror and reflections in a golden eye.
That's fantastic.
Damn. All right, let me just go to a couple spoilers and we'll call it, because there's 10,000 trivia facts.
The movie's
on
pretty
here.
popular.
Oh my God, it's taken me forever just to scroll down to the spoilers.
Heard of this taxi driver.
Yeah, right. Martin Scorsese was reluctant to edit the climactic and very bloody shootout to avoid an X rating. However, he was amused by the changes ordered by the MPAA because they made the final scene even more shocking than it originally had been intended. Cool. Robert De Niro's mohawk was not real due to the fact that De Niro still had to shoot scenes for the film with hair after the mohawk portion.
So it wasn't in order.
So
we
I
talked
was wrong.
about it. Yep.
Makeup artist Dick Smith created a bald cap that was glued
great.
to it looks so real. Created a bald cap that was glued to De Niro's head, and the mohawk was made of thick horsehair. The hairpiece is on display at the Museum of Moving Image in Astoria, New York. Well, if I ever go to Astoria, New York again,
that is incredible.
I shall look for it. I'll do 2 more. We'll call it. Paul Schrader revealed that in the original script, Travis Bickle was a racist and only targeted black men. I'm glad they changed that. After discussion, it was decided that a film ending with a white man killing multiple black men and going unpunished would be morally irresponsible given the racial tensions of the time. So Travis' racist motivation was cut from the script and Sport was rewritten as a white man.
I mean, I still felt like he was pretty like those elements were taken down, but I still feel like he's not a good dude.
Yeah. This is what I was telling you. Director Martin Scorsese's parents, Charles Scorsese and Catherine Scorsese, appear as Iris's parents in the newspaper article hanging on Travis's wall at the end of the movie. I knew that was
his mom in Goodfellas.
Yeah, because that's why I knew it was her. Because from Goodfellas, and she was also in Casino, so that's why I recognized her. I was like, that looks like his mother in that picture. That. I just didn't realize it was his. I'd never seen his father before, so
now we have in the paper.
Now we have in the paper, but interesting facts again.
Taxi Driver.
That is
preparedness.
The preparedness. Seriously, now it reflects in the screen. Like when you see again, that was one of the things we were praising is we praised how incredible the performances were by these actors. Like it was
commendable.
Yeah, and you can see why.
Yeah,
I mean the time they took.
Well, that was Taxi Driver, one of the classics we had not seen. Let us know in the comments below if there are others. We had mentioned Kings of Comedy.
Yes. Have you seen Mean Streets?
No.
I have not seen Mean Streets. I know
I haven't
they did
seen
that.
Casino.
God,
I've never seen Casino.
I've seen Casino. It's one of my all-time favorites. I love that movie.
Did he direct the Jesus one with
Last Temptations of Christ? I've never seen that. That's with Willem Dafoe, one of our favorites. One of the nicest human beings on the planet.
What an angel!
An angel is right.
Apparently,
yes.
he's got a giant crucifix.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that I
they had to put a fake one on him for or what did that one he did with Lars because he's disproportionately hung.
Oh, I did not know that.
Good for Willem. Good for you. That's why he's so jolly.
Yeah, no, let us drop some other Scorsese films that you'd like us to react to because, again, there's quite a few I have not seen.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Share this video. Like this video. Do stuff with this video. Much appreciated. And we'll see you guys soon. Bye.
Pandemic Jones. Wow. If there's anyone who is likely to have a xenomorph child,
oh yeah,
it's you.
Let's do it, pandemic.
It's you.
Let's
you
go.
And your weird.
That is a pandemic.
Yeah,
of sorts.
A weird pandemic of sorts.
An outbreak.
My God, that disgusting. Have you seen Alien Resurrection?
Not yet.
Well, you're
Get ready. I'm excited. It's okay. I just saw Alien 3 so I can review that footage. And it's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, man. If there's anyone who's likely to be resurrected via a lab because we need them now more than ever, it's Pandemic Jones. So let's face it. People want to talk about the pandemic being a traumatizing time.
It was.
And maybe for a few. But you know what? For the vast majority, I'd say we were all living the high life. We got to stay at home. We got to just not ever interact with people because people suck.
Hate them.
We
you.
got addicted to games like that one with the weird little people that's getting a show now. What's that called? Above Us? Below Me? What's that called?
Among Us?
Among Us. Yeah, Among Us. It's a great game.
Sus. Are you sus?
Yeah, we need to bring it back. We need another pandemic because let's face it, pandemic, you have given us some version of Stockholm syndrome. Like we were traumatized and we felt trapped, but at the end of the day, we want it.
Mm-hmm. And now we feel traumatized and trapped without you, which is the ultimate irony.
I feel vacant.
So, come and fill us up. Come and occupy us, PJ.
Yeah, man.
Pando, Marlon Pando.
What?
Pandemic.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It's just a little cherry on top of the shout out. This is just for you. I'm like,
that could have been reserved for our Marlon Brando movie.
Okay, I'll take it back. As soon as Marlon
Roxy
Brando
and Tara are covering Don Juan DeMarco.
Are they really? Cool. I'd like to see the reaction to Don Juan DeMarco, I guess. That's my favorite Brando movie.
Covering Wild Jack.
They're covering the Island of Dr. Moreau.
A big lineup of Brando movies coming our way, man.
Brando month. Get
Covering
ready,
the
Marlon
score.
Pando.
Yeah.
That's right. It's these shout outs that decide what gets covered on the channel, so thank you.